Jordan from Slickback Sunday, and we are continuing our reviews and looks at Blumaan products today with their 5th sample product. Now this will be a first impression video. I've never used this product, I have never had it in my possession, and I haven't even scooped out a single bit of this product, and I'm excited to kind of walk through this and see how it goes. During the B-rolls and stuff, because I'm going to film them after, you will see that the product was used, but I will make sure to show you that it is an unused jar. So with that said, let's jump into presentation and take a look at what we've got here. So first things first, it is held in this wonderful little box. Not the fanciest little thing, but it does work well with their overall vibes. Got the purple ape on the top. We've got information on what the product is supposed to do. It's supposed to be a high hold, low shine product to kind of tame everything back. On the front of it, it kind of again runs over high hold, low shine edition. Big plus on amping the size up. 3.7 ounces is enough product for the kind of the price range that they're looking for. More directions on the side, ingredients on the back, very professional looking. Now the downside, however, I find is that their jars aren't the nicest jars all around. They're just your basic plastic black tub, sticker on the top, decals on the side, similar to the box. We're not going to run through that all. Opening the jar up, toothpaste. That's what I get, and it smells just like their original Meraki. It's straight mint, nothing else really to complement it. Very unique looking product. As I said, I would show you guys the unopened jar. So let's take a look at how this looks scooping it out. Overall, very soft and feels like a traditional pomade in the hand. It's slick and it's extremely easy to break down, even just with the fingers. Applying it into the hand, again, the slickness, really noticeable. But as we break it down, the tackiness really starts to come through on this product. A very dramatic switch from the smoothness of scooping out to what it's like in my hands now. You can even potentially see a little bit of residue on the hands if it'll focus. Going into the hair, we'll see how this works. So far the stickiness is felt, but nothing overly dramatic. It's going in pretty smooth, no tugging or pulling. Everything's going pretty well so far. So far shine isn't too high, which is kind of what I was worried about. With slicker or unorthodox products like this, I often am a little bit concerned of how shiny a product will be. Having fine hair, any shine can kind of lead to your scalp showing, which often is not the greatest thing to go and deal with. So far, application's still pretty easy. Hold is really starting to pick up. Flyaways are being tamed. Everything is going pretty well so far. So far it feels like a nice orthodox or unorthodox water-based product. It's a little sticky, but it works. We'll go in with one more small scoop to see how everything works. Luckily, the scent on it, not too strong. I'm not smelling it in the hair, still in the hands. Okay. I'm hoping I don't need to use a comb or anything for this product, but we will see, being that it's the first time I've used this. Overall, it's very responsive. And styling so far is pretty easy. And I'm unsure if I'm going to use a comb or not. But I'm really liking this so far. Hold is good. I'm gonna comb some things back. Not too bad. Not really a product I'd gravitate to. We all know I kind of lean towards clays and pastes. But in a pinch, this would work just fine. Not getting the craziest volume, but this is meant to be used more so with a comb rather than just finger combing everything. But I think it looks pretty good. Overall finished style right here. Not too bad. I would say the shine on it is a definitive low shine. Very natural looking in the hair. Responsiveness was pretty good. The volume, not the greatest. Hold, I would definitely put this as, I think I'd call it a firm hold in how it's working and how it's behaving. Liking the slickness factor. It's both not greasy, it's not so slick that it's just kind of moistening the hair and softening it up so much that it doesn't have any hold, but it is providing a great foundation that I think would last all day. This feels like a product that I could just set in my hair and leave it. It's sticky, it's tacky. I wouldn't be going for anything super textured, nothing too crazy volume, and I think it's just overall a pretty good product. Texture, definitely similar to an unorthodox water base, but I would put it in line with something like a cream pomade or something like that. I honestly wouldn't call this just a straight unorthodox water base. I would probably put it in line with like the cream pomades that kind of came out in 2019. Overall shine, as I said, low. Texture good. Hold pretty solid at a firm. I'm trusting this will last throughout the day. It's definitely tamed everything back, held all the flyaways, working very well. I see this working extremely well for people with thicker hair or people who don't need as crazy volume as I personally enjoy. From there, can't really talk about washout or endurance or anything like that, being it's the first time I've used it. But overall, I really like this experience. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this kind of first impression look at the product and gives you an idea of kind of immediate response without me having any biases from having used it, enjoyed it, or anything like that. So kind of giving another rundown, presentation, classic Blumaan. I wish they would update their jars, boxes, pretty good. Kind of amps up the overall experience. The scent needs to be changed. This is a simple mint that definitely should be either switched with a different scent or use something else from your lineup, but not Monarch. From there, the application process, although it felt very sticky in the hands, went extremely well, clean, refined, everything went into place. Didn't have any tugging or pulling, no stray hairs or anything like that. Hold, I've definitely put it at a firm hold. Doesn't give you the greatest volume, but that's not what we're looking at for a product like this. We're looking for something to just take some strays and then just put everything into place and have it stay there. This is reworkable, it's remoldable, and I see this probably working all day. I don't think I'm gonna have any issues with this deflating or losing hold. And texture looks like your standard orthodox water base. Control was quite good. Wish it had a little bit more volume. Yeah, and that covers everything. Hopefully you enjoyed this kind of little bit more casual look at what we're going with. Doing a more informal review. I really enjoy it. Not having any biases, I think, does a great service to people who don't want to be affected by any sways in judgment. Anyways, thanks for watching. It was a pretty good video. I think I like this stuff. if I had to compare it to anything, I probably would compare it with something like Grey Ghost. If this was a little bit drier, Grey Ghost is drier once it sets. It's kind of in line with that flagship cream pomade style stuff. Anyways, good stuff, and we'll see you guys later with another review.